let's just start by talking about the quarterback situation on this team right now.
Well, like you said, it's something we'd like to, make progress. Maybe don't know if it's a given or a necessity that we pick one guy by the end of the spring. They're both much improved. They're doing some really nice things. We got some new things that we're working on. So I'm happy with the progress they're making. And we didn't exactly have the best day out here in the red zone. It wasn't just all of them. It was a lot of other things too. But just looking for consistency day in and day out for those guys, and that's the key right now.
What does the quarterback competition do for this team? Does it add something, like kind of accountability, making each guy perform as best they possibly can? Does it mess with the team chemistry or the timing at all? What's the good and the bad that comes with this?
The good is it's, the adage is your most important player on your team is your backup quarterback. You got to have two guys. So we're getting depth and building up two good players right there. The disadvantage is, there's different cadences, inflection in their voice on the snap count. Sometimes that can be a little hard when you're playing two guys. You're splitting reps. If you had one guy more of the solidified star, you could get a few more reps, and that would be an advantage to that guy. Just a little more continuity. But I think overall, right now in the spring, competition is what it's about. Build starters, build depth, and I think that's what we're doing at that spot.
Think you might go with a two-quarterback system, or are you really looking for one guy to step forward and be the guy?
I think the best answer would be how well they're playing. If we got two that are really, really playing well and deserve to both be out there, great. If not, there's advantages both ways. But right now, we're going to get them both ready that they both could be on the field.
What's the strength of each of these guys?
I think Ryan has a little bit more experience. He's older. He's got a great quick release. He's been in our system a little bit longer. Jordy makes a few more plays with his feet. Can be a little bit more physical. At times you feel like he's still learning. Last year was his first year. He was a freshman. So there's plenty of room for improvement, as there is in all positions. But they both bring a lot of the same things. They're both competitive kids. One's a little bit bigger than the other, so we got to be careful how we use one over the other that way. But they're both good competitive kids. That's the good thing about it.
All right. You said Shields has more experience. How many games did he play in the 2013 season?
I don't know, but we had that 3-game winning streak going, last year. And then we were getting ready to play Duluth, and Ryan sprained his thumb the day before, the rep before we were going to play Duluth. And that was unfortunate because he was playing well at that time. The year before, in and out a little bit with injuries and concussions, so he probably played, 4 or 5, 6 games that year too. So, it's certainly got to do things and use them both right and be careful with them so we don't bang him up too much. We'd like to keep him healthy for more games than that.
Okay. I think you got through them all. Oh yeah. What's the one thing that will tip the scales one way or the other when you're trying to make your decision?
I really say consistency, smart football, the right calls, the right checks, and then perform. We'll throw the ball in there, make big plays. Completion percentage, we haven't been very good on that the last couple of years, so a higher completion percentage and make some plays.
All right. That was the team, and what does it do for you?
I think it's good. I think the competition's always good. It's my 3rd straight year. Same situation. It's always competition every spring, and I think that definitely brings out the best in guys every year when you're able to compete and have somebody push you. That's a great thing. So,
do you know how many games you played in here?
I don't know. Okay. Two falls. So.
All right. So how do you feel? How's your confidence level, your comfort level in the offense?
Confidence is really high. Really confident. Just trying to get a hold of all the new stuff we're putting in and get to where we can be consistent out there and not have any hesitation on the offense and know what we got to do every play. And confidence isn't an issue. It's just a matter of getting confident with the plays that we're calling and getting confident with our calls and stuff. So.
All right, and how are you health-wise? I know that was an issue last season.
I'm good. I got a little bit of soreness in my throwing arm, but it's not an issue.
Okay, awesome. Is it the chemistry and timing with the other guys on the offense there, or is it kind of taken a hit with you guys basically splitting snaps?
I don't think so. I think me and Jordy try and keep everything we do the same, our cadences and how we do things fundamentally with offense and stuff. But no, I don't think it's setting us back any, trying to split reps and stuff like that. I think we're on the same page for the most part.
Let's see here. What is it that you think you do really well that could win you the starting job?
I think my biggest comfort level is in the pocket. Obviously, I can stretch the field with my arm, I think, and make a little bit better throws out there and stay in the pocket and get the ball out good and quick. But I mean, there's not a whole lot that I'm uncomfortable with as well. So there's a lot of things out there that I like to do, and just got to be consistent.
All right. Of course, consistency, that was one of the things Coach talked about, and also getting that completion percentage up.
Yep.
Where's that going to come from?
That's going to come from, I think, from our own recognition as quarterbacks, knowing the coverage, knowing what we're facing, and what we got to do as an offense to match what they're doing to us. And it just comes down to going to the right place with the football every play, and that's what it's got to be all about.
All right. I think that'll do it. All right.
Never.
So, what are your thoughts on this quarterback competition?
Oh, it's fun. Ryan and I have gotten to know each other pretty well over the last year, so not just the competition, but we've also grown a bond, the past year, so that's been really cool.
All right. And is there kind of any butterflies or anything in your gut with this? How are you feeling? How's the comfort level?
I would say, now that we were all pretty young last year, as an offense as a whole, but Coach Bagnell, he's in meetings has really been hammering out schemes and whatnot, getting us to go to the right spots, make the right reads, and it's been helping us get a lot more comfortable in the system.
Okay. So how's the chemistry coming along and the timing with receivers and everything?
I'd say from last fall, it's already just a dramatic change, especially the first couple of days of spring ball, it's just good to be running around with the guys, but definitely now we're starting to develop a good chemistry and as far as our timing and stuff, so it's been good.
All right. And Coach was saying completion percentage, definitely something he wants to see go up, and touchdown to interception ratio, both of you guys threw one more touchdown than you threw interceptions last year. How are you going to improve on that?
I would say, just understanding defenses, coverages, where to go to the football and whatnot. Last year, you make those freshman mistakes, throwing to double coverage and whatnot, and Coach Bagnell's been doing a great job of getting Ryan and I to understand defenses a lot more.
All right. And what is it that you feel is your strength at the quarterback position?
I would say probably my athleticism, ability to move in the pocket and make plays with my feet and my arms, so it's probably my biggest strength.
And did you know you were the leading rusher on the team last season?
I actually, I think my mom told me that. We kind of joke about it, but yeah, I did hear that. But just as an offense, we got to improve, and I think we're going to do that this next season.
All right. I think that'll do it.
Hey, thank you.